Sag, hi. I just did your read here. Very interesting read. It seems like there's somebody here from your past that caused you some significant pain. Like Three of Swords is just a temporary pain, and I feel it pushed you from not moving at all to exploring the world here with this Knight of Wands. The thing is that when people push you away, Sag, they realize what they push away and then they just all of a sudden want to show up again. And although this time they do want to show up in a loyal way, it might be too late for them. You have this Ace of Wands at the end of the read, which I've been associating with the nakshatra of Mula in Vedic astrology. And this is you planting your roots with somebody for the rest of your life, deeply. This is you also associating your past with all the experiences you're having now. Your suggested approach, you had a very beautiful card, the Four of Wands. Some of you look at this like the 1111 card. So stick around to the end of the video to get your suggested approach. I'll see you guys soon. Sagittarius, hi, welcome to your read. We're going to be looking at the tarot for you this week. If you'd like your own personal read, my email's in the description below. Like, share, subscribe to the channel while you're down there. And if you'd just like to get to know me personally, all my social media links are also listed below. By the way, Sagittarius, if you're joining me from Mr. Nigel St. James' channel, thank you so much. And Mr. Nigel St. James, thank you so much for sending over the Sag crew. I definitely like me, the Sagittarius women. In fact, some of my ex-girlfriends have all had prominent Sagittarius placements. Sun and Moon. I don't want to go into my personal life, but thanks so much for shouting me out. I'm honored and humbled. Mr. Nigel St. James shouted me out on his channel, and once again, if you're Sag and you're just new on the channel, go ahead, check out Mr. Nigel St. James. He is magical when he delivers his tarot, and it's always a good message on his channel, so check it out, please. Alright, Sag, so let's get with your read. Let's see what's going on with you for this week. I have the Botticelli deck, by the way. I really like this deck. I love the art on here. It's very Venusian, and I think love is going to be an important topic for you for the rest of this month. Starting from your home with Jupiter there in your 4th house. So let's see here. 3 of Swords. Yeah, in your past you were dealing with some sort of heartbreak here. I feel like maybe you were dragging somebody through the dirt here as well with this heartbreak. This could have been you trying to get somebody to see it your way as well, but with the 3 of Swords, I always see this as temporary. This is a temporary pain, and it's in your past, so it's a good place to be here in the past. And it's also still kind of like lingering in your general energy. I feel there might be some sort of pain, and there might be something you need to kind of let go and forgive here as well. Well, the cat woke up. 3 of Coins on their side, and you know, it's funny because I was on a forum the other day and somebody was saying they view 3 of Coins like cheating. And I disagree. I view it as like this person may have said things to you about wanting to build a future with you. They may have given you some sort of ounce of inspiration that there was something here that needed to be built with you, and maybe it didn't come out to anything. The Knight of Pentacles was you wanting to move forward, and I feel like you had that one pentacle as this Knight of Pentacles, right? And what happens here is when somebody gives you that ounce of inspiration, Sag, what you do is, well, yeah, I believe in that too. Let me move forward with it. And this knight, although he's slow, once he starts moving, or if he gets off his path, he always gets back on the path. He always gets back to the place he needs to be. And this is you, Sag. The problem with it is that they expose things. When you're slow, you're exposing things. And this is the only knight that can become a king. And he will become a king. You will become a king here. Or a queen, Sag. Ace of Chalices here. Six of Wands on their side. And Knight of Wands on their side. So you went exactly the way I was saying it. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't tarot beautiful? Like I said, you went from barely moving at all to exposing something, and here we are moving with the Knight of Wands, moving in a lot of directions here. Now, with the Six of Wands on their side, is they see you as somebody they can be seen with, and maybe that you're a little bit too hot to handle. Why is that, though? Because you have the Ace of Chalices here, so there may be some sort of new emotional beginning with this energy where they feel like maybe they are seen with you here. That's a little strange to have after a heartbreak, though, in the past. And it could be that they're resurfacing because they felt seen with you. Let's see here for the future energies. So on their side, they have the Page of Wands, the Five of Chalices between the both of you, and the Ace of Wands. That's funny because when I look at the Ace of Wands, I think of the Mula Nakshatra in Sagittarius. Vedic astrology, not tropical astrology, but Mula. You know, there's a little bit of learning you're doing here with this Knight of Wands. On their side, sorry, your person's learning here. And they're learning that because they've lost you, maybe they can't get you back here, and they're trying to get you back, and they're learning. And I don't see them really putting pressure on trying to get you back at the moment, but they may have hinted to you that they do want you back, and maybe you have given them the answer of that you're not up for that. You're up for planning your new beginning with something else new here. There's something new here that you've planted a seed to. And a lot of the Sag crew needs to go ahead and Google what the Mula Nakshatra is. You guys are deep. You're also investigative. You guys make good investigators. You possibly investigated something about this energy when they gave you that first coin. And you figured out that maybe it wasn't for you. Your suggested approach here, though, is the Four of Wands, making some sort of balance with this new wand. Isn't that funny? Because at the beginning of the read, the first energy, because I'm picking up two energies here in your read. You're the only read that gets two energies. The first energy at the beginning of your read gives you the one pentacle that you needed to move. And when you moved, they didn't give you any sort of lasting result other than a fleeting type of energy here with this Page of Wands, where they've just learned that going back and forth wasn't the most healthiest of things, and in fact they've lost you here. And we end at the read here with this Ace of Wands giving you something very beautiful, very balanced with the Four of Wands. Your suggested approach is to go with things that are balanced, not things that are back and forth, Sag. When somebody leaves you, when somebody breaks this branch of trust, it's time to move on. It's time to let go of that. You're going to meet something new here, very passionate, very beautiful, just the way you've manifested. And I'm kind of shocked because you've been getting Ace of Wands in your read almost every week, I feel. I may be wrong, but I feel like you've been getting this card a lot, Sag, because I keep thinking about Mula Nakshatra and those of you wanting to plant something. And isn't it funny that I picked this card out after this card, where it grows into something very balanced for you, Sag. Very beautiful. I'll see the Sag crew again next week. And once again, thank you, Mr. Nigel St. James, for shouting out my channel. And for those of you that don't know, go ahead and check his channel out. I'll see you guys again next week. Bye.